Our local coverage continues tonight, separating political fact from fiction.
Our news partners at the Providence Journal continue to put public figures to the test using the Truthometer. From the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Eyewitness News reporter Andrew Adamson is in the capital city.
The Politifact team is back to help you sort out the truth in politics. They're taking a batch of statements made by political figures and putting them through the Truthometer to find out what's true, false, or pants on fire. We begin with this statement from Congressman Jim Langevin. In a radio interview, Langevin weighed in on health care, saying, quote, under Obamacare, members of Congress are required to purchase their health insurance from the new exchanges.
You often hear that members of Congress are exempt from Obamacare. That is simply not true. The law actually requires members of Congress and their staffs to buy their insurance from the Obamacare health insurance exchanges. It does continue their federal subsidy for their health insurance, but Congressman Langevin's statement was true.
A commentary in the Providence Journal touched on the debate over bridge tolls. Rhode Island's Republican National Committeeman Stephen Frias said the Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority, quote, was supposed to exist only until the bonds used to build the Newport Bridge were paid off through tolls. Once the bonds were paid, the Newport Bridge was to be transferred to the state of Rhode Island and become toll-free.
Well, we had to go all the way back to the 1954 legislation that created the authority, and it did in fact say the authority was supposed to go away when the tolls were, or the bonds were paid off. Of course, that didn't happen. However, it didn't specifically say the Newport Bridge would be toll-free. So on balance, we ruled Mr. Frias's comments mostly true.
The new voter ID law was a topic on a recent edition of WPRI's Newsmakers. NAACP Providence Branch President James Vincent said, quote,
I think there's 24 states that have voting IDs or some form of restrictions in terms of who can vote and who can't vote. And I think before President Obama was elected, I think it was 2.
The 24 states, the sources we checked said that's about right. We found 25 states have some form of voter ID. However, the other part where he said there were only 2 before President Obama was elected, that's not true. There were actually 7 at that time. So on balance, again, we rule this statement half true.
You can find the complete listing of Politifact statements and ratings on ProvidenceJournal.com. That link is on our website, WPRI.com. With the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Andrew Adamson, Eyewitness News.